I hear you. I know. Everything would feel so much better if you knew with 100% certainty that this connection you've been feeling with them is a twin flame connection or isn't a twin flame connection. However, the ways I often see people try to confirm or deny that someone is a twin flame aren't really the best ways and can be pretty hit or miss. So we're going to address some of these really popular ways people look at when they are first trying to confirm if this connection is a twin flame connection. And then we're going to talk about why those are hit or miss. And then we're going to talk about what you can do that will actually help you today. Okay, so let's begin. So some of the most common ways I see people try to confirm this connection are astrology, card readings, going to psychics. The eyes is something I've seen, whether we look alike on the outside, and even whether or not the person is receptive of the love and energy you're trying to give them. So we're going to go through all 5 of those things. So first, astrology. I love astrology. Am I an trained astrologer? No, but I've been an astrology enthusiast for years, and I do talk to actual astrologers about this stuff too. So it can be really tempting to look at your birth chart and your twin flame's birth chart and want to find something that screams twin flame, right? But the truth is there's no one particular placement that says this is your twin flame. Okay, so first, right off the bat, looking for that is not going to work. Second, there's no specific combination of placements that are going to confirm, yes, this is your twin flame. Right? That doesn't really exist, right? 3, most astrologers you encounter, the vast majority of them, are not doubling as twin flame experts, right? Your astrologer is probably an astrology expert, but it's unlikely that they are also a twin flame expert. And twin flames are so deeply misunderstood in consciousness and misunderstood in what it means for someone to be your twin flame that it's very easy for someone who has the best of intentions reading your birth chart to not accurately interpret who this person is to you as your twin flame and what that actually means. So there's no astrology vending machine that's going to confirm this for you. Now, you've probably looked at yours and your twin flame's birth charts if you do have that access. And you might see significant placements that, scream you're vibing with each other, right? And there's something big and destined and cosmic about you two being in each other's vicinity. And that's great, right? But I do want to remind you that there's a lot of connections you have out there that are kind of cosmic and deeply meaningful for you to be connected to them, whether that's a lesson you learn from them or whether they're a lifelong friend to you. There's a lot of that stuff out there, and it can all show up in a lot of different ways in those readings and those birth charts that you see, right? So often we might project what we want to see onto the chart, but that's not always the case, right? There's no silver bullet that says this is your twin flame. Now, I have spoken to couples, okay, who are twin flames, who are in harmonious union with each other. And they have compared charts and can say that they definitely see, knowing what twin flames are, can see where they complement each other in their birth charts and in their life paths and in their strengths and weaknesses and all of that stuff. But again, it's not a specific formula, right, that exists out there. So that's why astrology isn't going to work. It's going to be pretty hit or miss. 2, now we're going to look at card readings, okay, and tarot. So whether you're reading for yourself or someone is reading for you, that's going to be influenced by what energy they're picking up on, whether they're picking up on your current energy or something going on in the astral realm, okay? Whatever it is, it's going to be influenced by that. Your twin flame, though, isn't that. Your twin flame is someone who is your divine counterpart, and it's a divine truth that you love each other and you are most at ease when you are with each other and as your authentic selves, okay? And the person who is reading for you, similar to what we described in astrology, right, might be an expert in channeling or an expert in the tarot or many years of experience reading cards for people, but they might not have the consciousness of what a twin flame is and what it is to be in union with a twin flame and what this path looks like. So one, right, they don't have that expertise, okay? Probably not an expert in that. Two, they are probably channeling from the wrong place, right? Instead of channeling from a divine truth place, they're going from the energetic place. And there's nothing wrong with that. That works for most things, but it's not going to be the most helpful thing for you on your twin flame journey. So that is why those card readings can seem really on point, right? And I've had people before who have said their twin flame was basically confirmed or supported by a reader for ages, and then, you know, suddenly it turns around on them and is really destabilizing, right? The predictions of the cards turn around on them. And again, that's because it's not being channeled from a divine place. It's being channeled from the energy present, right? And the energy present isn't always aligned with the divine truth, but you, right, as a sovereign being, you and your twin flame can choose to align with the divine truth of your union, okay? So that is why the card readings don't really work. They're pretty hit or miss on confirming or denying a twin flame. 3, going to a psychic, same story as the cards essentially. They probably don't really know what twin flames are. They might claim to know what they are, but just, you know, not out of any ill intention. It's just a lack of true experience with what the twin flame path actually is when you're successful with it. They don't actually know what that looks like and what they're channeling for. And 2, right, we don't really know the space they're channeling from. So they can try, it can be hit or miss, it could be right, it could be wrong, but it's really not the best place to go to. 4, right, checking out the eyes and what you feel with them. That's, again, not going to be the best way to confirm your twin flame because, you know, the eyes, they're not really, if you're not sure who your twin flame is already, just by knowing who they are, going to their eyes isn't going to be an accurate confirmation of that. The only way you would really see it in their eyes is if you have already seen it and feel completely at peace with it and at peace with your union and your oneness in your heart. Right? So that the eye sling is going to be colored by each of your perception of yourselves and each other. Now, 5, whether your twin flame kind of loves you back or not, how they treat you, how they respond to you. So this is not a permission to just kind of chase after someone who's breadcrumbing you or get mistreated, but your twin flame isn't always going to be receptive of your romantic interest right away. Okay, that is part of the journey a lot of people go through. Not everyone, but a lot of people. And that's because for some people, there is deep work to do in order for you and your twin flame to feel receptive of each other romantically. Okay, it's just, there's a block to your romantic union. That's all. So whether your twin flame receives your advances or not, isn't going to be the best indicator to confirm that, yes, this is my twin flame, or no, this isn't my twin flame. So now let's go ahead and look at something different. If this stuff did work, if it did confirm your twin flame 100% of the time accurately. Would that matter? Would that make a difference? Now, our ego wants to say, like, yes, that would be so much better if I could just go to Deborah and Deborah could confirm that, yes, this is 100% your twin flame. You should go after them with everything you have, right? We want to say yes, but the truth that I've experienced myself and the truth that I've witnessed other people experience as well in my capacity as a coach and just like watching my peers and my clients on the journey is, even if you had some outside confirmation that, yes, this is your twin flame, you are not going to feel better. You are still going to overthink and doubt it unless you have had that inner revelation of seeing this person clearly as your twin flame. That is why no one outside of you can really confirm your twin flame to you. You have to come to that peace and that truth within you. No one can give you that. It's something that you earn by doing the inner work to have that revealed to you within, right? To clearly feel and see that truth. So I know that might leave you in a bit of a confused space if you're anything like me, because you're sitting here and hearing how you have to confirm within whether this person is your twin flame, and you're like, oh, like, how do I do that? And what if they're not? Like, then all this work went into nothing. So let me assuage your worries and help you out here with what you can practically do. Okay, so first, if there is someone in your life, a connection that has been very important to you, very powerful, you feel like this person is your twin flame, I need you to kind of put the self-doubt button down, and I need you to just trust what's in front of you. Because if you are watching this video and you have heard the word twin flame and you're looking into twin flames, like, honey, you're on the twin flame journey. And what's going to happen is, if you do the inner work and you do the healing that this connection is bringing up for you, right? Whether they're bringing up, feeling ignored or not communicated with, or fear of rejection, or this push-pull, or not understanding, or feeling like love is impossible, like whatever is happening, okay? If you heal through it, you are going to reveal whether this person is your twin flame or not. And if they are not your twin flame, you are going to be closer to your true twin flame. I've seen it, and you will have the revelation of who your true twin flame is. But in order to have that revelation, you have to respect what has been put in front of you, and that this connection has been put in front of you, and see it all the way through. And by that, I mean completely heal whatever's in the way of this connection taking place. Okay, and you will find the truth. Second, is there are real twin flame signs that you can use to evaluate what is happening in your connection and if it seems reflective of someone who is actually your twin flame. That video on twin flame signs is linked in the description below. I highly recommend you watch it if you are debating whether someone is your twin flame or not. Third, there is a tactic called creating a love list. Okay, I have a whole video on it that is also linked in the description below. And what the love list does is it helps you get in touch with what the vibration is, what the energy is of your twin flame. Okay, it helps you get clear on who your divine complement is and who your perfect partner in creation is. So making a love list will help you identify if this connection is your twin flame. So check that as well. The fourth thing you're going to do is I invite you to make the choice to be with your twin flame, to be with your true love. And that means you are kind of releasing attachment to it having to be a specific person, and allowing God, allowing the universe to just show you who your twin flame is. So choosing to be with your twin flame is really powerful in revealing who is your twin flame, because you're anyone who's not your twin flame will not be able to hang out with you as you continue to grow and go deeper in love and go deeper in your healing. Anyone who's not your twin flame will just kind of naturally spin away from that, and anyone who is your twin flame is going to spin towards you and be magnetized towards you the deeper you go in loving yourself, and the deeper you go in knowing yourself and healing anything that is between you and your love, your peace, your happiness. Now, if you have been struggling on this journey and unsure how to proceed forward, you know you want to be with your person, but you're not sure how to implement all of this and all of what we discussed today, I do recommend you check out getting a free consultation with me below. I do coach twin flames, and I coach them with the teachings of union, which is what informed this video, right? Which is a teaching actually proven to bring twin flames together. And when you're practicing it, right, keep twin flames together. So if that interests you, go ahead and schedule that consultation below, and I will see you there. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.